everybody, it's that time again. It's time for Story Time with Nonna. I'm Nonna, and I'm going to be reading you a story about, I have to admit, it's one of my least favorite animals, is the opossum. But I'm trying to get over that and show us some good things about opossums and their wonderful parents, because this is a loving mother. So we're going to read this book. It's called Opossum at Sycamore Road by Sally M. Walker, illustrated by Joel Snyder. And I thought I'd mention that we're in a new space here, and it's not exactly finished. My house is old and we're still working on it, but we have a nice space to work on, and I have a bird in here, so if you hear a tweet or two, that's probably my little parakeet. So I hope you like our space, and let's get started reading this wonderful book. Opossum waddles through the wet grass in the backyard of the beige house on Sycamore Road. Stars twinkle in the night sky, but Opossum's day is just beginning. That's because they're nocturnal. They go out at night and sleep in the day. The moon's silvery light shines down on her coarse gray fur. She has just woken up, and she is hungry. Her hairless ears twitch. She listens for owls who might be out hunting. No scents or sounds alarm her. She stops and laps water from a puddle. Opossum's belly moves. A pink nose and two beady eyes peek out from the pouch on her stomach. A moment later, 4 baby opossums wiggle out. That's because they're marsupials, like a kangaroo. The babies go in a little pouch. When they're big enough, they come out. For almost 8 weeks, they have nestled together inside. At first, the babies were only about the size of honeybees. They drank their mother's milk and slowly grew stronger and bigger. Now they are too big to fit comfortably in the pouch. They need to get out and stretch their legs. The babies tussle and roll in the grass until Opossum scoots over toward the cherry tree. Her long, thin tail drags through the dirt, drawing a line between her footprints. The opossums dig in the wood chips beneath the tree. Their white, pointy teeth snap up the few beetles and millipedes that scurry out, but they are still hungry. Opossum and her babies climb the tree. They use their sharp nails to cling tightly to the bark, then munch on the few cherries left on the tree. One of the babies searches a bird's nest. The thin branch dips and he loses his balance. When his feet lose their grip, he quickly wraps his tail around the branch. Instead of falling to the ground, he hangs upside down. He sways a bit and then grabs another branch with his front paws and pulls himself back up. When they finish searching the tree, the opossums climb down. The babies are tired from the climb. They grasp Opossum's fur with their claws and use their thumb-like large toes on their back legs to pull themselves onto her back. They know that during a hunting trip, Opossum will give them a short ride so they can rest their legs. Still hungry, Opossum lumbers around the bushes and heads toward the garbage cans lined up alongside the house. The tasty scraps of meat and vegetables inside the cans often provide enough food for the whole family. The babies cling tightly to Opossum's wiry fur so they aren't jostled loose during the bumpy trip. Woof, woof. Opossum quickly scuttles under a bush. She knows that sound means danger. Opossum growls a warning to her babies and they stay still and quiet. A rabbit tears across the yard, chased by a large brown dog. After a while, Opossum pokes her white face out of the bushes. The dog is nowhere to be seen. Her little ears prick, listening for the sounds of the chase. The dog is far up the road. Opossum leads the way to the garbage cans. The babies slip from her back and eagerly sniff around the bottom of the cans. Their whiskers twitch and their claws scratch at the smooth plastic. Opossum tries to climb up the side of a can, but her claws cannot dig into them. She slips back to the ground. Their tails swing back and forth, helping them keep their balance as they teeter along the edge of the porch along the garbage cans. Opossum nudges the lids from the first can with her nose. It slides open with a crack. When she pushes it harder, the lid thuds to the ground. Oh, they got it. Excited by the scent of the food, the babies jump from the porch to the edge of the garbage can. They hop down into a paper bag inside and rip it open. They snarl and growl as they gnaw on the apple cores and chicken bones that spill out. Opossum gets ready to join them. Uh-oh. Suddenly, without warning, the big dog dashes around the corner of the house and leaps up at Opossum. Before she can warn the babies, the dog crashes into the garbage can and sends it flying. The babies tumble out. They scurry through small holes in the porch latticework and hide. Too big to fit through the holes, Opossum snarls at the dog, leaps off the porch, and runs toward the babies. The dog chases Opossum, his teeth snapping at her tail. He lunges forward and grabs her in his mouth. Opossum goes limp in his jaw. When Opossum doesn't move or make any noise, he drops her. The dog pushes her with his nose, paws her with his foot, but still Opossum doesn't move. Soon the dog loses interest. He hears the house door open and he trots away. The yard is very quiet. Opossum lies motionless. In a while, the grass rustles softly. Opossum's babies walk near her. Then slowly, Opossum's tail moves. Her ear twitches, and she gradually uncurls. She stands up. Opossum only looked like she was dead. Alive and safe, Opossum and her babies feast on the spilled carrots and potato peels from the toppled garbage cans. With full stomachs, the opossums waddle to an oak tree at the back of the yard. One by one, they climb the rough bark to their leafy nest in a hollow. Here they are safe from the dog. They curl together in crumpled leaves and close their eyes against the light of the rising sun. Soon it will be morning. After a busy night, the opossum family is ready for a good day's sleep. And that's it. Have you ever heard anyone use the expression, "don't play possum"? Because we saw from this that when the opossum is cornered or it feels like it's going to be hurt badly, it just plays possum. It plays dead. And the dog lost interest, didn't he? That's pretty smart. So I hope you enjoyed learning about this strange little animal. But we often see them, don't we? At least we see them around my house quite a bit. So I hope you enjoyed our story today. I enjoyed reading it to you, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. I'll see you next time with a great new story on Storytime with Nonna. Bye-bye.